Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I know it's been a long time since I was here. Actually, I started a new business. Not a new business. I started a small business, something that I've been asking God for a very long period of time. And actually, it's on Sunday today. Sunday off? I don't know. Sunday of August. Is it 12th or 11th? Yeah. And I'm just from church, and I started a bag business, a small business, where I am making tote bags of different fabrics. Some are upcycled, some are new fabric, things like this. And yeah, Sunday afternoon, first bag done. I just love this fabric. This is the inner fabric. This is makeup bag. I've just made it now, and it's done. Let's wind up. I want to just connect this tiny fabric that matches with the outer fabric to the zipper hole. Is it a zipper holder? So let's do this together. This was one of my favorite fabrics, colors, whatever. And here we are with a bag. Guys, so let's connect this. They look alike. Let's connect this to just make it fancy. Ooh, it's so cute. And now we're just going to where's my scissors? We're just going to trim these ends to make it a little bit shorter. Okay. Doesn't have to be so long. So this one gives my clients, my customers, an easy time to just, instead of holding this shorter zipper, you just hold the cloth. So cute, so cute. And then it's so structured. So this is the first bag of Sunday afternoon business. Look at that. And then got this too. And then of this. They are so cute. And let me show you another one. Got this. Without forgetting my African print. But anyways, I love this one. Okay, I don't have favorites. These are like children to me. So I also love this one. Although when I was buying, I felt like I love this fabric. And mind you, it's upcycled. This was not a new fabric. I was just like, I love this print, and it's going to give me a girlish makeup bag, and that is exactly what it has given me. Though guys, you need to secure this for you, because it's upcycled, it means this is a limited edition. This is limited fabric. It's not going to stay here for so long. See that? I mean, starting a business is just it's so cool when you're enjoying it, because for me, I love dealing with fabric. I just love shopping fabric and matching things, when I'm just seated like this and I'm like, this fabric needs a red zipper and not a blue zipper because of this and that. That's just, I'm living for that. So I think when you're starting a business also, you need to enjoy what you're doing. Just don't do things because you want to do things or because you saw another person do things. I mean, this is life. And I know we are supposed to make money, and sometimes we do things we don't like because we want to make money. Like most of us are also having 9-to-5s that we don't like. No one likes a 9-to-5, but at least what you're doing in there is bringing you a little bit of joy. Like I studied agriculture, and my 9-to-5 is all about agriculture, but in the laboratory. but I kind of enjoy it, but not more than this one. And I'm glad that I can enjoy both of them, but I don't really like waking up in the morning. So this business has been something I prayed for, because I was so bored during the weekends, especially on Saturdays. And as we used to hear when we were younger, an idle mind is a devil's workshop, man. And I think it is. I concur with those people. It's the devil's workshop. He will come with more ideas. And for me, I asked God for a business because I was so distracted by a boy. Yeah. Just because I'm saved does not mean I will not like people. You will like people. And sometimes you will even like people that are not saved by God. But what you do with those feelings is what matters. So I liked someone who is not saved. I liked someone, the wrong person, but I didn't jump into a relationship with them. I told them, no, I can't do this. Although I liked them so much that I was so distracted for months, and I started praying to God and telling God, God, I'm so distracted, man. And on Saturdays, I'm kind of even hanging out with this guy, and I'm going to end up doing the wrong thing. So just give me something that can help me get out of that space. And so when I'm in my house and I'm just sewing things and I'm making these bags, and all I'm thinking about is to cut to make more bags for my clients, I won't even be thinking about that guy anymore. So I think that is also a strategy of people of God. If you are distracted, try to find something to do. Like ask God. I even ask God for a hobby, you know. Go do things out there. Wake up on Saturdays when you're not going to work and keep yourself busy. Like these days I'm so busy on Saturdays that I don't even make my YouTube videos anymore, which is so bad. So today is Sunday and I'm just from church. I've got lots of work that I'm going to do, of course sewing, and I have a pile here and I need to show you guys. This is a pile of makeup bags that I'm going to make today, and it's 4. I just want to show you some of the colors that I have because I'm so in love with everything that I'm doing. You know, one wise tailor, male tailor, once told me that if after making something you don't feel like buying it yourself, you failed as a tailor. Look at that. This is, well, how is it called? This is a bandana. This is a bandana. I was like, let me try something new. So if it's going to look good, definitely I'm going to make more of American flag. One thing about me, I love America and I love its flag. This is the most beautiful flag in the whole world. I know most people just don't want to agree with it, but American flag is the flag. And then I have this print, and I have this one. I cannot show you all of them. And then we've got this. These are many of my favorites. I have so many favorites. And then this one here, it's so cool. I can't wait to make the bag. And then we have this. Those are palm trees. It's so cute with that green zipper. Is going to kill it, guys. It's so amazing. So this is the work that I'm going to do right now, and see how it goes. To be honest, I'm so grateful that God gave me such an idea. At first when I started this business, I was like, I'm just going to make bags out of denim. But then when I was doing my research and I saw girls doing such things with different kinds of fabric colors, and I was like, those bags are so cute. I can make such things too. I don't have to just stick to denim, although I have lots of denim that I need to make. I have so many customers. Not really so I can use the word so many. Okay, for someone who is just starting a business, those are so many because it's a lot of work, and they want tote bags, and tote bags take a lot of time compared to makeup bags. So I have people who want tote bags in denims, and so today I've just gone for thrifting and I got a few denims that are going to be so cute. So this is what I shopped. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 denims, 6 jeans. These are going to make so cute bags, and I've already made one and it was liked, and people actually saw the first one that I made, and they were like, no, I also need one like that. And let me just put a picture here so that you can see what I made and so that you can order. So that's it, guys. I don't know why I'm nervous. I've been doing this for a while. Before I shoot a video, I have so many things to say, but when the camera is just on, I'm like, cut the cameras. Cut the cameras, because I've got nothing to say. So I think that's all. I think today's video is just all about showing you guys where I have been, and also to just tell you that if God can give me a business idea, he can also give you a business idea. Because I prayed for like 4 months, and then all of a sudden just God dropped a business idea on my mind, like, you can start a business by sewing denims, by upcycling denim jeans into bags. And then from that, I've just swerved into more ideas. That's how ideas cook, by the way. You start with one thing, and then in the process, you come up with more and more and more. And I know lots of things are going to drop. I'm going to come up with more ideas. This is just the beginning of this thing, and I'm hoping that God is going to give me the strength. You don't hope when you're with God. I know God is going to give me the strength to do this. If God gives you an idea, he's going to sponsor you. You don't worry about it. And I've already experienced that. There's so many times God has given me something and I was like, how am I going to do this? And he sponsored me with the strength, he sponsored with the money, he sponsored me with just more than enough. So I know it's going to happen. Because as for me, I never wanted to lose it, to just sit around and mess up with boys who don't belong with me, who don't belong to me. Because I've promised myself that I want a marriage that is good, that is decent. I want to wait on my husband. I don't want to have options. When you say you're waiting on God for a husband or a wife, you don't have options. You don't say, oh, just in case God doesn't give me, I have a man. No, you don't look for that man. And mind you, this guy was not even a man of God. And I was so attached, although I didn't do anything. Like, I think I'm this kind of a person who has been heartbroken by crushes more than people I've dated. You're in love with someone that you're not even in relationship with. So God had to snatch me from that by giving me a business. This journey of salvation is not about perfection. Is about you submitting to the Holy Spirit and listening to every step. He wants you to do this, he wants you to do that. In the book of Isaiah, there's this verse that I was reading last week, and it says, he will show you which path to take. You will hear a voice. I don't know, it's along those lines. You hear a voice whisper to you, take this path. And I think that is the path, that is what is happening in my life. God is just telling me, take this path, start this business, do this and this. Because to be honest, I'm really, really enjoying everything that I'm doing. Yeah, I haven't been on YouTube for so long, and I really wanted to make a video, and I think that's all for today. Oof. I'm so lucky. in the Lord. That's all for today. Be inspired. Sew with me today. Are you going to sew with me today? So I think I want to start with just one bag, and let's start with this one. And I matched it with, okay, I don't know why this camera is making it red, but this is maroon, and it's going to match with the maroon on this. Look at those lines. Mind you, I never measured the lines, I just used approximation. It's going to be so cute. Let's see how it goes. I wanna know you. This is my setup. See this? And now I have to like just stop stitch here so that it can be, I don't know, uniform, or it can lay down a little bit because it's puffed up. I wanna know you because you are. You see the line now? You see what I'm talking about? Okay, just give me a minute and I'll be done with this bag. I just wanted to tell my viewers, my few viewers, my 50 viewers, my 40 viewers, what I have been doing and why I haven't been on YouTube for a period of time. I have been working on my small business, and actually I have a little bit of story time. I bought a sewing machine, and it was a brand that I never heard of. I just knew that there was something called Juki, and it's a sewing machine, and I really love Juki because of the reviews I saw online. And yeah, so from that, when I was going to shop for the machine, it turned out that Juki was kind of expensive. So I ended up with a new machine that was brand new. I actually bought it from an Indian guy. I went with my friend who is a boy who actually knows things related to machines because he has several. And you just know one thing about boys and quality when it comes to electronics and machines. So I was like, I'm going to go with him. So we ended up buying a machine called Daichi, something I've never heard of. I come with it at home and things just go sour. This machine was just not working for me. It had a lot of noise. It was breaking down every single time. And so I was like, man, I need to either take it to the repair or take it back. And I think it was just because this business belongs to God, and that's why I told people that I told you earlier that if a business belongs to you and it's from God, God is going to provide. So I was like, it actually broke down and it was very new. So I brought someone and he repaired it. Mind you, the warranty says you're not supposed to repair something. You're supposed to take it back to where you bought it. They take it back to the manufacturer, and those people will repair it or replace it or do whatever they are supposed to do to make it right, to make it functional again. So I bring that person, he makes it, he repairs it, it starts working again. And then the following day I decided to take an off, so I take it to town, back to the Indian guy. If you want to know that God really exists, I reach there. They start trying it out to see where the problem is. The machine starts working, and now they're asking me, why? Like, where's the problem with this machine? And I'm like, I know if I go back with this machine at home, it's going to stop working. I don't know why it's pretending here. I don't know how to tell you guys that when I'm working with it, it's not working. But now here it's work. I don't know what to say. And then all of a sudden, this Indian man looks me in the face and he goes, I know you've never used a machine, and it's true. I just bought a machine and I was like, I'm just going to do this. This is my hobby. I love dealing with fabrics. And he's like, you've never dealt with machines and you just bought this machine 3 weeks ago. And now that you feel like this one is not working, but us, we think it's working, I want you to leave this machine and go choose another one that you like. And I was like, what? Choose it where? And he's like, from the new ones there. By the time when I was buying that machine, Juki was not there. So when I went to select a new machine for me to replace the one I've just brought, I saw Juki there. Bro, I came home with a new Juki after repairing Daiichi that I don't even know which brand is that. I came back home with a new Juki, a machine I really wanted. And when I was getting out of the house carrying that machine to go take it back to that shop, I remember kneeling down and telling God, this should be the last time I'm getting out of my house with a machine for repair, and it's new. And that is what happened. I came back home with a new Juki, and it has been doing me so well. I've sewn this makeup bag for like 15 minutes, just 15 minutes only. Of course, because I had already prepared the fabric and everything was ready. Just putting it together and coming up with this shape just took me 15 minutes only. And my Juki is here, and he's not stubborn. He's amazing. And that's how God has been doing for me. He's amazing and he's good, and he's always doing some little things. I remember telling people that story and they were like, God really loves you. And I was like, yes, he loves me and he loves you too. I'm not he's got no favorites. You just have to listen to him and allow him to be the God that he is. Yeah. God is so great, guys. And yeah, I'm so happy that I'm able to make some little tiny stuff like this that make me happy. And that's my small business. Yeah. And I know I'm going to sell. So I hope in the future I am going to sign up for markets, pop-up markets. I never knew something like pop-up markets exists in Kenya. That is something that I just saw on Pinterest, or I saw in other countries, developed countries, and I researched and I realized that in Kenya we also have pop-up markets. So I guess in future I'm going to participate in one of the pop-up markets and just display my products. And I'm going to have my name here. Not really my name, like my brand name is going to be here, and it's called Christ-led Handmade, and it's going to be so beautiful. And I will let you know if I'm going to turn up for any pop-up market. I'm going to tell you in advance so that you guys can show up and buy my stuff in person and chat with me, because I'd love to know you guys in person. So thank you guys and have a good one, and don't fail to ask God what you want. And I think one thing that the Holy Spirit has been just telling me every single time, and I keep forgetting because I'm human, is tell God everything. And that's why the Bible says in Philippians 4:6-7, do not worry about anything, but tell God what you need. and he will fill you with peace that exceeds all understanding. He's saying he will not go, sometimes he will not rectify what you want, he will not give you what is stressing you, but most importantly, he will give you peace first. So as you wait for him to do what you want him to do, or for him to do in his own ways, you will be having peace as you wait. That's the good thing about God, and it's just so amazing, guys. Thank you. And I want to work on my remaining makeup bags. There's so many, they're like 10 or 9. I want to work on them, and at least by 7 in the night I'll be done and get a rest, watch a movie, and tomorrow is work. I have a 9 to 5 to accomplish and get money. And thanks guys, bye.